Hi viewers, when you are writing an essay or even paragraph, normally you are going to use transition words and phrases to make your sentences flow smoothly. So for today's lesson, I'm going to share a few transition words and phrases, examples and functions. Transition words are also known as connectors or linkers, and you have to use them to link different ideas, especially when you are writing a paragraph. Try not to overuse them in the same paragraph unless you are changing your direction, different ideas from the previous one. So let's take a look at the first one. To illustrate, to give examples, to exemplify. For example, for instance, namely, to illustrate, in other words, in particular, specifically, such as, and so on. We should indulge in interesting activities in order to be active in our daily life. There are a lot of healthy activities that we can engage ourselves in, such as reading novels, cycling with friends, or learning new languages. Look at reading novels, cycling with friends, and learning new languages. The novel with friends and new languages are actually the emphasizing on reading, cycling, and learning. So if you use that one, your examples will be emphasized. And such as is actually to illustrate. The second example would be, one way to save our money is to have a monthly budget. In other words, we should list down everything that we have to pay and buy monthly so that we can monitor our expenses. In other words, list down is actually to exemplify the monthly budget. So the second one, to add information. Apart from to illustrate, we have to add information. Apart from, in addition to, moreover, on top of that, besides, on the other hand. Cooking can be a hassle sometimes. On top of that, we have to clean the mess that we did during the preparation for cooking itself. So the first sentence is actually to explain cooking can be a hassle, problematic. So to add information to the hassle, we have to clean the mess. Second example, we have the ability to choose our friends and somehow we may have chosen the wrong ones. Moreover, they could have influenced us to do depraved things in life too. So the first sentence is actually talking about we may have chosen the wrong ones. Moreover is the continuation if we chose the wrong one. To show contrast of ideas, however, instead of, in spite of, despite, nevertheless, on the contrary, whereas, while, though, although. Cooking can be a hassle sometimes, however, cooking delectable food for our loved one and watching them eat seem to be good ways to reduce stress. So, however, is actually the contrast of cooking can be a hassle. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Teenagers nowadays are glued to their smartphones mostly every day, especially for playing games. Although they know smartphones can have negative impacts towards their social skills, they do not really care about the consequences. So we are looking at the second sentence actually. Although they know smartphones can have negative impacts, but on the other hand, they do not really care. So although can be the starter point of the sentence. Next, to explain. Above all in all, at least, basically, especially, essentially, in general, more or less, on the whole, to a certain extent. Good friends should be there for us in any ways possible. They should be able to help us to cope with obstacles in life, or at least be good listeners when we do not have anyone else to talk to. So this is like the explanation after the word to cope with obstacles in life. Parents can be demanding most of the time. Some of them may have controlled their children to a certain extent, like pressuring them in studies to always get good results. The children will feel edgy and they may rebel against their parents to a certain extent. To elaborate or perhaps to explain more about how demanding parents can be. To give reasons or to show cause, because of plus noun, due to plus noun, due to the fact that plus sentence, for this or that reason, owing to plus noun, owing to the fact that plus sentence, in order to. Deforestation has become a serious issue lately due to the fact that deforestation could endanger animal species too. Our government made a lot of effort to curb illegal logging activities. So due to the fact that deforestation, so to give a reason why deforestation has become a serious issue. Animated series can be fun and interesting learning tools, especially to young children. For that reason, some parents allow their children to watch animated series to help them to understand certain things in life. So, for that reason is emphasizing animated series can be fun and as learning tools. To express opinion, as far as I am concerned, from my point of view, I agree, I disagree, I beg to differ. In my opinion, I think it is true that personally, to be honest, to tell the truth, I believe that. For some reasons, stress is one of our major problems in life, and so does eating excessively while we are facing difficulties in life. In my opinion, stress makes people fat, and somehow stress gives negative impacts towards their healthy weight. The next one would be spending money on food, clothes, or entertainment seems to be important. However, gambling by using our hard-earned money is not acceptable at all. That is why I think gambling should not be legalized at all. You can always search for more connectors or linkers through the internet. Remember to use appropriate connectors or linkers when you want to develop ideas, especially in paragraphs. Transition words can also be used when you are speaking too. They can help you to deliver your ideas effectively. So, hope to see you again. Bye for now.